Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the housing market. I was talking about the cost of homes going up in 2035. By 2035, the cost of homes will be up 3,000 to 4,000%. Right now, they're up 2,000% from 1965, but wages are not up. Wages are not up 2,000% from 1965. Hold on, guys. Okay, yes. So if wages went up just 1,000% from 1965, the average person would make $70,000 per year. But we know that the average wage right now in 2024 is between 50 and 60,000. So wages only have gone up about 500% from 1965. But housing has gone up 2,000%. 2,000%. And as time goes on, the millionaires in this country are going to really start buying houses and property as a hedge against inflation and for the future control of the United States. Because they already control the food supply and they control the oil supply. The only thing that most Americans have of value is their homes, land, property. That's the main thing they got of value. And companies like Vanguard and BlackRock and State Street, they're buying up property and homes and land because they know that is the last standing asset in the United States. Housing. And the scarcer they make housing, the more the prices are going to go up. And you say, well, how will they make housing scarce? I'm going to tell you how. They're going to buy the homes and take them off the market. And just leave them off the market, leave them vacant. Right now, guys, there are 15 million vacant homes in the United States that are sitting vacant. There are millions of apartments that are sitting vacant. And what the landlords are doing, they're using a algorithm that was created by this company called, what's the name of the company? Hold on. I cannot remember the name of the company. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Real Page. I think it's called Real Page. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. Okay, guys, so here it is. It's called Real Page. Rent going up. One company's algorithm could be why. Here it is, guys. This is the secret conference they had. On a summer day last year, a group of real estate tech executives gathered at a conference hall in Nashville to boast about one of their company's signature products. Software that uses a mysterious algorithm to help landlords push the highest possible rents on tenants. The highest possible rent. They look at your income, and they look at the profit or returns that you should be making, and they look at the tenant's income, and they increase it all the way to the maximum. So if the tenant income is only 15% of the rent, they'll push it up to 25%. Keep just squeezing them just enough for them not to move out. That's what they're doing, guys. It says, never before have we seen these numbers, said Jay Parson, a vice president of RealPage. Apartment rents have recently shot up by as much as 14%, he said in a video, touting the company's services. turning his colleagues' parts and asked why what role had the software played. I think it's driving it, quite honestly. Okay, guys, so let's go down a little bit. Here we go. The nation's largest property management firm, Greystar, found that even in a downturn, its building using YieldStar outperformed their markets by 5%, a significant premium above competitors. RealPage said in materials on its website. Greystar uses RealPage's software to price tens of thousands of apartments. See, guys, in one neighborhood in Seattle, ProPublica found, that's the website I'm reading from. ProPublica found 70% of apartments were overseen by just 10 property managers. Every single one which uses pricing software sold by RealPage. See, 70% of the apartments in Seattle are in collusion, because it's controlled by 10 property managers. All those property managers get together, they collude, they conspire. Everybody say, oh, conspiracies are false, they're not real. Yeah, everything is false and unreal if you're ignorant. Come on, guys. Pull your head out the sand. If you are ignorant and you're in the dark, everything that you can't see is fake and false and unreal until you see it. And then you say, oh, I didn't know this was a real thing. I mean, come on, guys. Oh, so anyway, for tenants, the system upends practices of negotiating with apartment building staff. You can't negotiate. RealPage discourages bargaining with renters and has even recommended landlords in some cases accept a lower occupancy rate in order to raise rents and make more money. See, right? They take apartments off the market to create scarcity. So you raise raise occupancy rates? Yeah, lower. Cases to accept a lower occupancy rate. Occupancy rate. In order to raise rents. See? One of the algorithm's developers told ProPublica that leasing agents had too much empathy compared to computer-generated prices. See that? So they're gonna take the human being out of the equation and just use algorithms. And the algorithms are based on the amount of money that or return that you want. If you want a 5% return per year on your property, this is the increase that you have to have per year, and this is the occupancy that you have to have per year. So they're gonna squeeze the most profit-making tenants. See, they are profit-making tenants, and then you have your average tenants. They don't want average. They're gonna squeeze the profit-making tenants. See, the tenants that's there, they don't realize they're being used to float the whole building. So if the building if the building, okay, guys, I'm back. So anyway, like I was saying, guys, so they'll make the tenants that's there, they're gonna think they're special, but actually, if you have 100 units, and it take an occupancy of 90 to meet your 5%, that's normal. But if you squeeze your top tenants with the most income, if you squeeze them for a few more $1,000s a year, you can take your occupancy down to 60 instead of 90. That's more money for you. See? So that's what they're doing, guys. So hold on, guys. So that's what I'm saying, guys. So that's why the cost of housing is going up, because these millionaires are buying houses and taking them off the market. What they're doing, it's almost like they're shorting the market. They're buying these houses on a fixed interest rate, a long-term fixed interest rate. So they do that over, like, I don't know, shit. They can do that. They can get a 40-year mortgage. A millionaire can get a 40-year mortgage or 30 or 40-year mortgage, get a fixed interest rate, and just pay the interest-only loan. So if they got an interest-only loan that they're paying over the years, they can hold that property for 10 years and double their money. It's an investment. So if they hold that property for 10 years, pay the taxes, pay the interest, and double their money after 10 years, that's a win. Because let me tell you why that's a win. Because they may rent the property out, just hold on to it and rent it out, or they may have their other properties so high, the other properties are paying the mortgage on that house. Because they're only paying interest. They riding it out. They paying interest only. They got these interest only loans, and they're riding it out over the years. And they're renting these properties out, here and there. They're not renting out every one of them. They just renting out some of them here and there. Hit or miss. They don't really care. Because they got these interest only loans, they're going to ride it out over the next 5 or 10 years as the prices go higher and higher and higher. And how do they know they're going to go higher and higher and higher? Because they're manipulating the market. So they know it's a guaranteed return. So when they decide to sell their $500,000 house for $1 million, they double their money in 5 or 10 years. I told you the housing has increased 500% since 1980. No, really 600% since 1980. 2,000% since 1965. See? So you have these companies, like I said, they're leveraging the real estate now. Because that's the last frontier. That's the last asset standing for the average American. It's owning land. So they want to turn all Americans, 80% of them, into renters. You're going to rent your car and you're going to use Uber. You're going to rent your house and you're going to use Uber. Because you're not going to be able to buy anything. You're not going to be able to afford it. Because I showed you in the last video, over the next 10 years, you're going to have to make about $200,000 per year in order to afford the average house. Will there be homes out there for $400,000? Yes. But you're still going to have to make $100,000 a year to afford it. And it's going to be a rundown house either. Like almost every house in the United States is going to be like Manhattan. Where you gotta have a 500 square foot apartment that's gonna cost you $2,000 a month. See? So that's what's going on, guys. Grayscale, State Street, and Vanguard are buying up all the houses, guys, and everyone's gonna be renters. And then you got these landlords that's conspiring with other landlords and RealPage to push up the cost of apartments. Lower the occupancy, push up the cost of apartments to squeeze more money out of the more higher earners. See? So you're going to squeeze the higher earners more and more. See? The higher earners think they're getting over. No, that you're getting squeezed. Your rent is going up. And along with the utilities and the food and the cost of living and insurance and HOA loans, all that stuff, everything's going to go through the roof. So guys, do what you will with this information. My advice, my suggestion will be, do not buy a house in an inflated market. If you can find a piece of land, somewhere, buy a piece of land. Buy a piece of land somewhere. Don't buy these overpriced houses. And you better do it as soon as possible. Put a fence up around it. Do whatever you need with it. That's your best bet. These overpriced houses, they're gonna tax you to death on these overpriced houses because they're objective. This is a collective objective. If the create the housing market is going to be so unfriendly and aggressive to you, it's going to drain you to death because you're going to have to work harder and harder. You're going to make less money. You're going to work harder and harder, and a lot more of your money is going to go towards housing. And then you're going to be sick. And so the other part of your money is going to go towards health care because you're going to try to maintain your sanity and your health. So get your piece of land, guys, or get you a good, nice van or vehicle because you may have to live out of it. Even the little sheds at Home Depot, those have doubled in price. The tiny houses here in Arizona, those going up because of Grayscale, State Street, and Vanguard. Okay, guys, that's it for this video, guys. I just want to show you that. Oh, it's something else I want to show you. Hold on. Okay, guys, here's a website called Statista. I'm going to show you with these prices. I'm going to show you right here, so you won't have to guess. You won't think I'm lying. This is where I get my information from. Statista. And it's going to show you the cost of the housing over the last, how many years is that? 60 years? 65? So I'm going to just say 60 years. In 1965, the average house cost $21,000. 5 years later, $26,000. From 1970 to 1975, it almost doubled to $42,000. From 1975 to 1980, it almost doubled again to $76,000 because a double would have been $84,000. From 1980 to 1985, $100,000. From 1990 to 1949, it went from in 5 years, it went from $100,000 to $150,000. 1995, $158,000. 2000, $207,000. So from 1985 to 2000, that's just 15 years. It doubled in 15 years, guys. The price doubled in 15 years. Okay, from 2000 to 2005. It went up by almost $100,000, the average cost of a house. It went up $90,000. Okay, guys? From 2005 to 2010, the price actually went down from $297,000 to $272,000. 2011 went down. 2012, it went back to $292,000. 2013, it jumped to the threes. First time, that's the first time in 2013 was the first time houses reached $300,000 on average. 2014, $245,000. 2015, $316,000. 2016, $306,000. See, it didn't move up from that year. The average didn't go up that much. 2017 went up $15,000. 2018. You see how this is created. This kind of inflation is created because they wanted people to buy homes. Because if you buy a home, if you take on this debt, I mean you have to keep going to work. It's all connected, guys. They need you to keep going to work, so they got to keep increasing the value of the house as the taxes and everything else go up. So you're not making more money. You're working harder. You're making less money because the inflation is getting higher. Let's continue. 2017, $384. 2018, $385. 2019, it went down $2,000. 2020, it went down. No, it went up to $395. 2021, $464,000. 2022, $540,000. The average house is $540,000 in 2022. 2023 is $511,000. So I don't know what. And I saw between $450,000 and $500,000. So right here it says in 2023 the average house costs $511,000. That's over $2,000. I mean not $2,000. Yeah, over $2,000, like $3,000. That's like a 3,000% increase. From 1965 to 2023 is like a 3,000% increase in the cost of housing. but your wages didn't increase that much. See? So that's what I want to show. That's all I want to show you. You know where I got my numbers from, and here it is right here, guys. And they have other information on this website. It's called Statista, and that's what they do. So anyway, guys, that's it for that video, guys. Let me go back, show you. Boom, boom. See, I already showed you all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna show you something else. What was the other thing? Right here, 2,000% increase, right there. Boom. See, 2,000% increase, like right now. 2,000%. It's really higher than that. See, guys. So okay, guys, that's it for that video, guys. Guys, remember, keep your house clean, keep your car clean, keep your body clean, keep your mind clean, keep your diet clean, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poisons in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You've been micro poisoned every day, and since you're operating in your lower self, you're also unconsciously poisoning your children and pets. Guys, remember to download and deploy your anti-malware software, debugging and unplug from the matrix. And guys, become your better self. Wake up and realize that the matrix is not on your side, the system is not on your side. They're closing the gates. They're putting a squeeze on you. So if you think that you're coming up and you're getting over it, no, you're not. They're gonna squeeze you to death because they're gonna have you on all kinds of pharmaceutical drugs. You're gonna be sick. You're gonna have migraines, cancer. You're gonna have all kinds of mental problems. The cost of house is gonna go up. The cost of food is gonna go up. The cost of education is gonna go up. The cars are gonna go up. Everything's gonna be sky high. So guys, take that information and do as thou wilt. Whatever is necessary. Whatever you think that you need to do to get ahead of 2035. You need to get ahead of 2035. There may be one more housing crash, and you may get a 25% discount. It may drop back. Because let me see what happened in 2008. Let me see what happened. Because I know 2008, there was a market crash. So let's look at 2008. Okay, see, so in 2000, so the market it did a small correction, 2010 to 2011. Went from 272 to 267, but it wasn't a really big correction for the average cost of a house. It didn't really drop that much. See, so even if the market, if there's a correction, well, you may get 20% off. It may go down to like 400,000. You know, if there's a market correction within the next, it has to be a big correction though within the next 5 years. It's possible. So you never know. But anyway, so guys, so bank on $800,000 to $1 million by 2035. Until next time, guys. Did I say download and deploy antimalware software, debug and unplug from the matrix? If I didn't, download and deploy your antimalware software, debug and unplug from the matrix. Till next time, guys. I'm Contraband 777. And I'm signing off. Peace.